Hi. Just waiting to make sure my Wi-Fi is connected. Hi, Paula. How are you guys doing? Going to check. Oh, there's my chat. Didn't have that one turned off. Good here. Awesome. Great. Oh, okay. So it's been a crazy afternoon. I mean, no crazier than normal, but did I tell you guys that we found out that they found Caitlin's car? Paula, I don't remember. So we've been working on looking at, now that I'm home for a while, we've been looking at cars. We've been trying to get to places to look at cars, and it's right, Bonnie? So long story short, I just couldn't remember. Hi, Sherry. I couldn't remember on my live on Saturday if I mentioned it or not. So Saturday afternoon, a detective called me and said, we recovered your vehicle, unoccupied and abandoned, at a hotel just about 2 miles from where they had taken the car, but that it had been trashed and was full of drug paraphernalia, basically tweakers, he said, had trashed the car. I said, well, he used to have a car cover on the back wheel. He said, oh no, there's no spare tire anymore. That's gone. So everything that was of any value, they basically sold, is my understanding. I just asked the detective if maybe he could look and see if, hey, Greg, how are you? Maybe her graduation tassels were in there. And he looked through, and no. This is Caitlin's car, my daughter's car, Greg. It got stolen just about 4 weeks ago, Saturday. So he said there was nothing recoverable. So they turned it into the impound lot. So luckily, our insurance has been good to us, which is really nice. We settled with them because after 2 weeks, they went through the process. We mailed them the title, blah, 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 verified documents, and that was settled. So, hi, Laura, how are you doing? So, after we got it all settled, that's when they found the vehicle. But I'm sure that, I mean, if it's trashed, it's trashed, and it would take a whole bunch more time and money to fix it. So, but the impound lot did offer for us to look at it if we wish to. So, I'm not quite sure if we'll do that or not. But that's the update on the vehicle saga. But the good news is we're trying to find her something. We've been looking around. We went to a couple lots. She sat in some stuff, so she knows kind of what kind of size and everything. Because, you know, it's kind of hard if you have a certain kind and you don't sit in any other makes or models to know what kind of heights they are. Kind of helped her out, figure out what she's looking for. I know, right, Paula? How about that? Isn't that something? And we went and talked to the gentleman who we bought our van from about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago in May. So he's going to keep a lookout for us and see if anything pops up in trade-ins this next week or so. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, right? I think so, Greg. I think it'll be better for her in the long run altogether. I mean, in a year or so, she would have needed to upgrade anyway. So, I mean, just kind of forced our hand. We weren't ready to do it then. So, hi, Geneva. How are you? So, oh, I'm going to open this box. So, my thought was for tonight, I have 2 boxes. I don't even remember what's in them totally. I have stuff from purchasing this weekend on the way to our gala. I have some that Max, one of our other friends at resellers, delivered to me from Alabama. We did some estate sale shopping while we were there. with myself, Barb, Stephen, John Walk, and another gentleman, named Randy Coe. He's also an author. And it was kind of fun. I have to tell you guys, because it is the weirdest phenomenon, this YouTube thing. I love it to death. I love being able to be in the chat, be able to connect with you guys, be able to bring you stuff that's supposed to go to where it's supposed to live. So we were at an estate sale. We went to 3 estate sales. This last one that we went to happened to be somebody who it was called the Heart of America Carnival Glass Association or something like that. The guy had been a previous president of that club. And apparently, long story short, John Walk knew who he was because of the Carnival Glass and the Fenton connection. But his children didn't recognize John. So there was this lady there who waited and waited for people, Barb to move and Stephen to move out of the way. And she goes, "Do you live in Denver? Is your name Becky?" I was like, I'm close to Denver. I said, "Yeah, I'm Becky." She goes, "You're on YouTube, right?" And I was like, yeah. I said, "Is that because, I had my Viking, I have my new shirt on, I had my sweater on with the Vintagevikingtreasures on the back." She goes, "Oh no, I recognize your face and your voice." So I know, Paula, it's the weirdest thing. And I was like, wow, that's crazy to be, in the same time, in the same space, in a whole nother state with somebody who watches. Is really pretty cool. So we took a picture. I posted it on Instagram. If you haven't seen my Instagram, I think her name was Mary. And it was something like, she buys and sells too. So, but I tagged her in it. So if you want to go find out who she is, you can go look at my Instagram. This is the last post on there. So that was kind of fun. And Stephen just about lost it. He about busted a gut because, hi, Peggy. Stephen was like, "I can't believe it. You have John Walk who's written 9 books, and Randy Coe's written who knows how many books. And the person who gets recognized is you from YouTube." I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It's weird, but it's fun. So I know, isn't it silly, Bonnie? So fun, but silly. So I know, it's just strange. So I thought I would go through my boxes of stuff I brought back from this trip. I thought that would be a really good plan. And then you guys get to see what kind of stuff I got. Oh yeah. Some of it'll be show and tell, and some of it'll be for sale. So yeah. And we have 27 people in the room. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Us, as in everyone in the chat, not just myself. I appreciate you coming, hitting the thumbs up, making sure you're subscribed, not inscribed, subscribed. I haven't looked recently to see where I was at. I think I'm about 50, 55 away from 1,000. Hi, Steph. How are you doing tonight? I had a sweater. So what I've done locally is I've taken a shirt that I like to wear, and we put on the logo, like the crack cut or the silhouette. We cut them out and did them, and then I had the big logo put on the sweater, like like you throw on to go in a restaurant or something. So, I haven't. Laura, one of the things I wanted to work on was, once I hit 1,000, I wanted to work on trying to do something like Teespring. I just have, us ladies have specific things we really like to wear. And once I find, I love this style. So that's why I got a plain black one and had my friends put it on it for me, not on me. And then I know I'll wear it and I'll enjoy it that way too. So I'm hoping to be able to get some stuff up on Teespring eventually. So, right, Paula, that would be a whole nother experience. It's like a 500-degree iron. I think I would pass on that. Just saying. So hey, here's one of the things we got from that estate sale. It's a Carnival glass toothpick. Well, it's okay. It's an iridized finish, which is also known as Carnival. That is an interchangeable adjective. Eye winker is the pattern. These are going to be, let me think. We got them for one of our shows, but I know I can offer them too because we got a quantity of them at that estate sale. But I need to have anything I can math quick on? That would be the question. I gotta remember what we were at. So I could offer them for $14 each. I don't have bubble wrap under my roller chair. That'll be annoying. Just keep popping it all night long. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. Kari designed it for me from Kari Not Sorry. Right? Exactly, Paula. So I can offer these for $14. And I'm going to turn it the right direction, hopefully, so you can see how they marked it on the bottom. It's really hard to see on that one. These were made by Mosser Glass. The logo's right there in the bottom, the M inside the state of Ohio. They're that typical toothpick size. I have multiple available. So if you want one, just put toothpick in the chat and we'll do that. I'm trying to see. Okay, here's a good one that's marked. 2006 is when they had these made. So it's Heart, HOACGA, Heart of America Carnival Glass Association. And then if we turn it the other direction, we have 2006 marked on the bottom. So they had a beautiful cobalt with that iridized finish. And boy, does it have a great finish on it. Oh, is Mom popping in? My chat is not cooperating with me over here to see the other one. So I see Bonnie wants one. Bonnie. Toothpick. And there was another one. Yes, that's the only color in the toothpick that we got there. I got a couple other things, but there's another item, but it's in the same color. And the other item I got is packed in another box, and I don't think it will be coming out. Paula wants one. Okay. And Cindy wants one. Cindy, I think I mixed you up with another Cindy. I have an old invoice that might be yours. I'm going to double check on it. The other Cindy said this wasn't mine. I said, okay, I will double check. So I have Cindy for one. And then I'm going to, there we go. So I think we ended up with 20 or so of these. So, but they're just so pretty. So again, they're $14. Paula put it in the chat. That one's got a good mark. This one is a little bit worn off, so we'll put that one in there. And we'll put one for Paula. And then I'll have to find another spot for unwrapping because they're all on the top of the box. There they are, little guys. Now, I believe the other thing I got in the same colorway is just a different shape. Let's see. Some of these in here. Mom helped me repack this box. We had a lot of packing to do. You saw my video, my live of the room sales. There was a lot to pack up. I packed up 13 banana boxes and I loaded half the car the night before we left. So, and then I'm going to do this one. This one I can do at, let's see. Have to think, have to do math. This one will be $20. Yes, always bigger stuff to the bottom. So this is the same similar pattern there as the eye winker, just a little bit different, but it's in the spittoon shape. It's a little bit larger, has that big, nice open rim. So it'd be almost like a nice vase shape, or like say for a desk, or for you know, all sorts of little things like that. Again, it is marked Part of America Carnival Glass Association, and this is also 2006. And I'm gonna see if we see where they marked this one, because I believe that is Mosser also, but I don't see where they put the mark. But that would be my guess, because it's exactly the same color and finish as the little ones. So these would be $20. I believe I have 6 of them available. So if anyone is interested in this little bigger one, which is 4 inches tall and just a little over 3 inches across, you can we'll put Winker in the chat to claim this one. And then, well, this is probably the wrong box to start with. That's okay. We'll get there eventually. Yep, lots of toothpicks in there. It is. I love the Carnival's iridized finish on it. They had a little bit of a discussion on that the first night we were at the gala. And the discussion was, do you call it Carnival? Do you call it iridized? And they said basically it's the same adjective. It means the same thing, and it's interchangeable. Now, there's also what they call the stretch finish. And the difference is that after they do the glass, spray on the finish, and then they manipulated it one more time, and that pulls the glass pulls the finish apart, and that's where you get that cracked onion skin kind of look to it. And then that is what they call the stretch finish, which is the iridized finish pulled out into the stretch. So there was discussion going back and forth as to which was which, and if they were distinguishable, if there was a need for them to be different or not. So that became the consensus. All right, next up, I have this heart dish. This one will be an offer up. That is one of the Aristocats, and I don't remember her name. This is made in Portugal. So I'm assuming they took a little poetic license. There's no Disney licensing or tribute to the cat on it, but that's definitely one of the cats from Aristocats. And this can start at $7. It is 7.5 inches wide and just about 7.5 inches long and 2 inches deep. So from here to here, 7.5, here to here, 7.5, and 2.5 inches tall or deep. Yes, Laura. So the only thing that Eric was talking to me about yesterday about distinguishing the difference between Carnival was that Carnival meant it was the cheaper glass that they made and gave away during the Depression at carnivals or theaters and stuff like that. And that iridized was left more towards the finer glass, the finer finishes such as Tiffany, just distinguishing the quality of the glass. That was about the only thing that I could find as a distinguishing thing. So, Paula is on it. Thank you so much. Oh, I have a show and tell. It could be for sale. does have a boo-boo, but I thought it was pretty cool. If someone is interested, I'll give it a start price. Otherwise, I think I'll keep it and won't be sad. I'm going to see about what else. Oh, the box flat doesn't like my table. Okay, let's try that. Correct, Laura. That would make sense. All right. I'm going to show this one more time, a heart-shaped dish, and we will move on. Bump my cords. Now, I made sure my phone was charged as much as possible, and we're up in the 60% range. So, today, and it's plugged in right now. So, we don't get 2 hours out of this battery, we're all going to be in trouble. Ms. Kathleen, oops, I see you for the heart dish. And I think we could probably start counting it down because the lag, I didn't see anybody else in there. I'm going to try not to put something over my cords because every time I do, I touch the cords and my camera phone just bounces. Thank you, Paula. I offered this to Steven because he's a really big Disney fan and he passed on it. But that's okay. It got to come here. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Kathleen. I appreciate it. Okay, next up is a clear or crystal thumbprint is the pattern. Comport bowl, footed bowl. I am not totally certain as to who made this one because there is no mark whatsoever in it. And I wanted to bring something different like this here to you guys. It was used. It does have has some scratching right down here in the middle where, a spoon would have come and gone over the years. I'm trying to see if I can get that glare to help us out, but that is where it's got some scratching from use right here in the middle. It is 8 inches across and 4 inches tall. So we can start this one at $9. Right? That's perfect. Just meant to be. Hello, Jeanette. How are you doing? Can't remember if you're from Springfield or if you're just there visiting currently. Crystal is a hard color, but this is a really pretty dish. And the pattern is all on the underside, and then it is nice and smooth on the inside here. So 9 inches across, 8 inches across. Yep, right at 8. And then 4 inches tall. Oh, good to know, Janet. Thank you. And yeah, it's definitely got the wear on the foot too, right here. So this has been used. It's been moved around on a table for many years and well loved. So it's definitely an older piece, but I don't feel any chips in it. It rings really nice. Wow. Yeah. So we know there's no cracks in it. And it's got an interesting little, like these are raised. It's like hobnail, but they're flat. They're not the big pointy hobs at the bottom there. They're sticking out from the foot, and it's smooth on this side of the foot. Okay. I know the ring on that is fantastic. All right. I don't know what that is. Let's see what else we can find in the bottom. Okay. Oh, this guy's fun. He is a little teddy bear turkey. It is a home, excuse me, not a home, a hobby piece. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. And so he's a teddy bear dressed up with his orange vest and his pilgrim hat and his turkey tail. It is, I would say, just about, 5 inches tall and about 3.5 inches wide and just about 1.5 inches deep. We can start him at $5. He's got a really cute face. Somebody did a great job painting him, and they put like a dark stain over it so you can see all the detail in the feathers. And he has one little tiny bit of paint missing right there, but it's on the back side, and somebody wanted to touch him up, they certainly could. He's perfect for fall decor coming up. I love him. I think he'd be kind of akin to those, is it Kimball ones, but he doesn't have patchwork. So, but yeah, I don't know how people paint the faces so cute, but they did a really great job. Hi, Danny girl. How are you doing? Oh, man. Drop my sticky notes. Oh, my goodness. I'll stick my face right in the wrap on the table. And we're almost to the bottom of this first box. That's going fast. So teddy bear, hobby piece, teddy turkey, pilgrim, whatever we want to call him. Great fall decor, starting at $5. Set him to the side. Okay. Stephen and I both took video at where I got this one at. It needs a little help on this. I think I can bend it back out, but one of the feet is bent in. See how these ones are kind of outside the oval. This one's bent in a little bit, but it's one of those jewelry coffins, jewelry boxes. It's got the metal with the felt plush kind of squishy interior and then the clear glass top. Yeah, he needs a little assistance being bent back out. So his leg, I think if we did it gently, we could get it to stand out and then sit level. Let's see, the starting point for this one will be, we'll start it at $12. No, I haven't bought any more. I found some more in my pricing bag. I just keep throwing them on the floor when I move the wrap on the desk. It just pushes them right off. Right off. I see Laura's going to start at 12. Let me get you some measurements. It's a nice oval shape. 4.5 inches across. Front to back, it's almost 4 inches to the front of the clasp. So it's 3.5 front to back to here and 4.5 inch sticking out there. It is just under 3 inches tall. Has that yellow velour, and it's got a little bit of a cushion on the bottom, and then the velour here is on the cardboard. Could use a little cleaning on the, because like I said, these are fresh from the estate sale. We brought them Back to the hotel, wrapped them up, packed them to get everything in, and came home. So, Laura, I'm guessing, or whoever ends up with this, it just needs a little bit of a turn with a pliers to bend that out a little bit. This one is nice and straight, and then the front two just stick out a smidge. I think it's just kind of for the way the detail is. Bless you. So, oh, here, let's look at the filigree. What this guy is. I don't know if I looked at it that close to see what he is. He's doing something on there. Okay. I'm gonna get my cheaters out and see if we can see what he is. I guess it's just a cupid. I think it's just a cupid. But I love that filigree look with the hearts. That would make sense why there's little hearts in there at the top and the bottom. So, all right. Looks like we can count it down, please, Paula. All right, move that over. Going once. Oh my goodness. Going twice, last call. And I am working on, I have all the stuff on my spreadsheet, so I will be working on invoices so I can do, I can combine boxes with shipping. As long as they're safe. As long as I can safely combine them in the right size, otherwise I'll do multiple boxes. Thank you, Laura. Perfect. That's a really cute one. Probably needs a little dusting too. And so that's the end of that box, but I'm going to show you this piece that I got also at the Carnival Estate. This is a lime green comport. It does not glow, and it doesn't have a logo in the bottom of it, but it should be fitting because of the pattern. Here's the bow. It chunked, and I think what you're seeing is the brown is the coloring of the glue from over the years. So what they did is they put the piece back in because it came off right here, and they put it back down this way. So they did an okay job, but it does have that boo-boo. But it is the Spanish lace pattern on the inside and down the leg and onto the foot here. So, and then it's smooth on the underside. So I like it enough that I would keep it here for myself, and I don't mind having the little boo-boo on it. But I am willing to offer it to you guys. The finish is just great. It shows the blues and the greens really great with this color. So I would be willing to start it at $15 if anyone else was interested. It is 6 inches tall and 7 inches wide, 6 inches tall. I thought it would be fun to be able to have another. I do love this Spanish lace. It's one of my favorite patterns. And I thought I would just go ahead and use it somewhere after I offered it. But again, this is the bottom side, and then the top side of the foot where they place the chip back in. And it's just a discoloration of the glue, probably from how long it's been in there. So it's a cutie. And I'm going to switch boxes quick while we wait on the line for that one. Get it a little bit closer. And go from there. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if I could soak it enough to get that. I don't know what kind of glue they use. If it's old super glue or like that E6000. I don't know if I could soak it enough to get the glue off and then re-glue it. But anyway, that's all right. Again, I'll just turn it to the back. I won't even notice it. So, oh, great. I'm glad, Nancy. It was a really pretty one. Vicky was there this weekend at the gala, and boy, she does some amazing work. And one of our speakers, her name is Cece Hardman, and she also used to paint for Fenton, and she did some pieces there. Live at the gala, she painted pieces for us to show us how they did it. So it was pretty cool. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. I've had these little shakers set aside. I forgot to show them last time. So they're just little chicks. They have their original stoppers. And these ones can start at, how about I'll give choice? And we'll start at $4 a pair of choice. We have the little chicks with the stoppers, and there's where they shake from. We have the set of cardinals, which are losing a little bit of that cold paint where it's right where they would rub. Here's the back of them. They do not have their stoppers. Yeah, it was really cool. She is a fantastic artist. They posted some pictures of it, and I might have to go find some and put them on Instagram. And then these are like little parakeets. They're yellow with a blue stripe and a little black tip on the wings and tail. And their shakers are right at the top. And this pair does have its stoppers. So, Kathleen was in for 4. Laura said 5. A YouTube post? Okay. So that's the choice we have. The cardinals, they're a little bit bigger. Chicks or the parakeet. I'm assuming it's a parakeet. I don't know my birds that great, but we'll pretend that we know what that is, and that's what we'll call it. So it's a choice for a pair. And that's probably the easiest way to see the choices. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, Mom sat and watched Cece paint like all afternoon. She did, yeah, she did one vase while she did a whole like hour-long speech presentation, and then proceeded to paint 24 polar bears that that were for sale then in the special glass room only for people who had come for the gala. So, hi Michelle, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, she does a good job. All right, we can count it down. Unless Kathleen wants to be in for 6 or higher, we have Laura in at 5. And we'll be going once. Yeah, they were teasing her about it was Mama Cece's take and bake polar bears. So, oh, Kathleen's got the lag. She's in at 6. If anyone would like to be 7 or higher. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of talented people in the glass world. Laura's out. Okay. So we can continue our countdown, Paula. So Kathleen, you need to be thinking about which your choice is, the cardinal, the chicks, or the parakeet, or any combination, up to all 3 of them. And Laura, you'll be my backup. Who is Cece on social media? Cecilia, I think, is her full name. But I know she's on Facebook through lots of the Fenton groups. I can find her that way. Oh, Kathleen's taken all three. All three. Thank you, Kathleen. We're going to put them right in your heart bowl. All the birds will sit in the little heart bowl. There we go. All right. Thank you, everyone. And these are claimed. This one is not. Okay, I'm going to get all organized here. All right, let's see what else we got in this box. Next box. I got a book that I need to look through before I can offer it for sale. And this is a fun little book too, because it's an old appointment calendar, 94, but it's got great pictures in it of all different pictures of carnival glass. So that'd be fun for somebody who likes to see all the different kinds. And then in the back, it has references for who made what and where they found the stuff. So I can offer that one up. Actually, let me get this sticker off for you. So it is a 94. I know the calendars come around again. I just don't know. You have to look it up to see which. Eventually, the dates are the same, corresponding to the days. But so it's a week at a time. So what, 54 pictures, 56, something like that. That's a Fenton one. Their little sunflower dish, an amethyst. Oh, never mind. Millersburg. But Fenton got that mold eventually, and they poured it as well. So I can start this at $8, Paula. Let's see. So this one says, Marigold Strawberry Scroll Water Pitcher, Fenton. This would be a really great quick reference book to certain things. It gives you a at the beginning, what is carnival glass and how they made this book, probably kind of about the author, quote unquote, the author. This guy went to an auction on January 1st, 1994. Let's see. Let's find this another good picture. Oh, here's a fun hat pin. Yeah, hat pin holders made by Fenton. This one's butterfly and berry. Yeah, both of them are butterfly and berry. One's in cobalt, one's in marigold. Yeah, she signs her things with CC Hardman. She's super sweet. Hello, Jeannie. How are you doing tonight? Jeff's cooking up something in there. He went and took Caitlin back and rearranged after we looked at a few car lots tonight. This is the other thing I got. It's this style. It's a remake of this fairy lamp. It's a candlestick, and then it holds a candle, and then the shade goes on top of the candle, and it rests on there. Okay, so here's Kathleen's telling us what other year. So 18. So every 7 years. So in 2025, you can use this calendar again. There we go. We'll pass that little one. It's a nice little spiral bound calendar. That's cute. Out of Chicago, Illinois. Okay. See, this was a fun piece. I was a little bit disappointed when I got it out of the box to repack it because it had a little break in it. And what I don't know is if I broke it or if it was broken and I just didn't realize it. Oh no. Bummer, Michelle. Well, we'll figure it out eventually. I forget about leap years. So I would offer this one at $6. This is plastic. It is vintage. It's like a Dutch windmill napkin holder. However, it has one little break. I have to find it back. Here it is, right here, where this side connects right here to the windmill. You can see where it's broken off there. So I would probably be adding some dabs of glue, and it would probably be going out at my booth, because then people can see that it was repaired. Oh, okay. Jody's in at 8 for the calendar. Well, I'm assuming it's a napkin holder because of how it looks that way. And then it's so it comes to a V right here at the bottom. So your napkins would go like that in the napkin holder. No worries. Welcome, Jody. We'll count it down quick for that, please, Paula, for the calendar. And I will write it here. Calendar for Jody. So you do know it is a 1994 appointment calendar, but it's got 50 some plus pictures of glass and where they came from, and then in the back attributing them to who made them. Jody loves history, cats, and glass. $8. Okay, we're sold on the calendar. Thank you very much. Got it. And then I'm going to go back here. Oh, yep. You had it in there, and I was looking for the next item, so that's why I missed it. Not a problem. Sounds good. So next up, napkin holder, as is. I started at $6. 47 in the room. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. That's amazing. I will account for the lag. I'm assuming Paula was trying to say plastic. There it is. And I'll look quick and see if I don't see any maker's marks or copyrights on it. No, I do see a old stamped price though. That says 9 cents. There's an original price on it. And it's got really cute little detail like the grass right there. So I'll give you some measurements quick and then we'll go on to the next one. It is 7 inches tall, 5 inches wide, and 2 inches deep. I know, right? Plast. That's a new word. Paula's making up stuff for us. All right, and we'll set that aside. Sometimes the taping is just so spectacular, it's easier to cut it out. I don't want to break what's inside. Oh no, she broke. Sad. Yes, Jody, I've had a few pieces. I can recap them. This one I'm going to have to totally put back together. She was a shell lady, and her skirt is now in 4 pieces. This is how cute her face was, though. Look at her face that they painted, her little bouquet, but her skirt is now needs to be reassembled. So I will take care of her before we show her next time. Oh, I got stickers all over the place. All right, Jody, I'll do a quick. This is what I have already offered. I have these eye winker, cobalt iridized or carnival finish, same difference. Toothpicks made by Mosser that are $14. There's the Mosser logo, the M inside of the state of Ohio. They are from the Heart of Ohio Carnival Glass Association, 2006. No, she was so cute. She was just at the top of the box and couldn't take the pressure. So I have probably 15 of those little toothpicks available. And I have about 6 of these. They're called a spittoon shape. Same color and finish, cobalt iridized eye winker. It should also have been made by Mosser, but I'm not finding the mark. It also is denoted by the Heart of America Carnival Glass Association 2006. And these were $20 each with a claim of winker. And I have 6 of these available. And then move on to the next round over here. Hi, Gina Marie. How are you tonight? Oh, did you go back and watch the pop-up? Or did you find us when we were live? Oh, yeah, you found us when we were live. I didn't do that. I'm going to rip this. I can't find the end of it. I didn't advertise that at all. I just tried to get on before we needed to pack up and before our dinner. So, okay. These I bought because I figured I would take them to, hi, Apple Martini. Good to see you. I'm not sure I know a name other than your screen name to address you in the chat. If you'd like to be called something else, please let me know. No worries. Thank you, Jody. So I have a set of 4 of these. Only 3 came out of that little wrapper. They are the Pyrex coordinate of the snowflake garland napkin rings. So they are clear with the pattern on them. I can start, there's 4 of them, and I can start them at $20 for the set. I will find the other one while we're talking. It should be in here. That place wraps so well I can't find here's the 4th one. I had one that had broken from my set, so I got 1 to complete my set, and then the other 4 to make 1 set. If you've not seen these, I love these Pyrex coordinates in the napkin rings because they're like clear. They're a little bit thicker than like a Corelle plate, but they're not as thick as, say, the lids for the Pyrex dishes. And they are the napkin rings that coordinate with the different patterns. So I've seen the snowflake garland. I've seen the spring blossom or awesome blossom or whatever that green little flower one is. And I believe I have also seen the butterfly and floral that is like that golden yellow color before. So I have a few sets of them. They're packed, they're in different places, but I'm trying to put all my napkin rings together so we can take them to our beautiful table settings show, because they love that, just as the name implies. They like to put together beautiful table settings, and one of those things are the napkin rings to coordinate it all together. Oh yeah. FEGCA, that's where I think where Mom was talking about where we had CC Paint. Excuse my straw. So each of those conventions does a few different things. So that's one of the reasons why that's fun to go to different ones. So, yep. They have a FAGCA Facebook group and also have the NFGS, which are the two national Fenton societies. Hello, Suze. Yes, we made it back. I know, we made it back Sunday night late. Yesterday, I kind of was doing my catch up, and today I did left. So this morning, and we've been hunting for cars for Caitlin. So I have everything in my spreadsheet, and it is ready to invoice. So I figured I would combine tonight's with it before I went ahead and did the invoice, because then I could combine shipping as well. So sorry you were still waiting on it. Trying my best. Just takes so long to catch up sometimes to the driving takes more out of you than I realize sometimes. So all right, I unwrapped this guy. I know. I just, the time zones make it weird and everything. This is a single candle holder. It is white ceramic with the gold holly leaf outlines and then the little red berries. I assume it is made in Japan. There must have been a sticker at some point. It is 3 3/4 inches across, and it stands just about 1 1/4 inches tall. I would start this one at, I think I need to start this one at $12. About that big. Great for your lucite single candles. I got a box of Christmas stuff. I know. I try, and then I feel guilty because I should be invoicing. So I got some of it done this afternoon. So I'm working on it. We're headed in the right direction. So, okay. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's see. What do we got over here? Well, these are kind of amberish looking, but these are the ones that I got that were cut off at the bottom. So you'd have to really get something in there to hold them up there straight. But yeah, it'd be super cute with some lucite candles. So, all right. That guy over here. I've unwrapped one of each of a couple sets. Let's see if we can find something that matches. Oh, these are fun, guys. It's okay. I just jumped. It survived. These are miniature glass pitchers. They are super cute. I'm thinking of like these were in like those little type cut. I need scissors to get that tag off of there. That's annoying. And the little type cut shelves, the little treasure shelves for the walls. Nope, we didn't go to Mosser. We went to Kansas City and back. So just a day trip. Just 9 hours of driving, not 24. So that was nice. Oh yeah, some greenery or something. Yeah. So Paula, these are going to be a choice. Oh, I thought I had them all off. Trying to present things professionally. This tag doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. We're going to start these at $2 each. These are itty bitty, tiny little art glass pictures. They remind me of like the little spun glass animals, but they're pictures. They're just tiny. So I have a yellow one with the clear handle, and it is 1¼ inches tall and about 3/4 inches across. I have this orangey, it's like red, but it's so thin that it goes to an orange kind of color. It is same size, 1¼ inches tall, and it's a little more bulbous. It's just between 3/4, 7/8 inches wide. And then this last one is a purple color. It's really, there you can kind of see it's more purpley. And it is the tallest one at 2 inches tall and just about an inch wide. Hi, Cheryl. I think I do have your info still. Thank you for double checking. There we go. Yes, invoicing is on its way. Everything from last Tuesday and my Saturday pop-up are in my spreadsheets. I was waiting for tonight if anybody was making purchases so I can combine shipping and invoicing into one from all of those. Yeah, and we had four of us in the car this time, so it's a little bit harder to get everybody in and out and back and forth and back on the road again too. So I love these. If there had been I would have bought as many as they had for you all because they are just that cute. There's no mark on the bottom, and they all kind of look like that. I saw your email, Peggy. So I will go back and double check. I know we're talking about the arc and something else. I apologize. I saw it quick, but I don't remember what else was on there. If you want to give me a quick refresher here in the chat, feel free. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I stayed up, I packed until about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I made 2 trips down to the car and loaded the car. So I got to bed about 1:45. We got up about 9, packed the car, got all the ladies in, and we left about 11. So by the time I dropped off Mom and dropped off the other 2 ladies and got to my driveway, it was 10 o'clock at night. But we gained an hour coming back. So yes, they're fun, Suze. So I think we can count it down. Looks like Laura is out. It looks like that was, and I don't know if Peggy is out or not. But we have Sherry in at 10. And the mini sets also. Okay. The Wade mini sets, Peggy? Or Sherry? Just Sherry. You know, all the names, like I said, I mixed up the Cindy's already on an invoice. So, hi, Mary. No, glass ones like these. I will double check your email. So I'm trying to think. Oh, these are brand new, so these haven't been offered. So I don't think I'm offering anything tonight that I've had it before. So it shouldn't be an issue. So, Paula, are we counting down? Did I miss it? Because I tried to log into my tablet doesn't like doing much of anything else on here. Okay. So I can't look at it right now, but I will double check it. I will write myself a note right now. Check Email Peggy. Okay. No, on the computer for checking email. Last call. What was the ouch on? Oh, Peggy's in at 11. These are choice. The purple, the red, or the yellow on the miniatures. So we'll give Sherry, do you want to be 12 or higher choice on the mini pictures? So this one is kind of opaque, and then these two are translucent. Sherry is out. Okay. We can finish our countdown. And last call. So looks like we have Peggy sold. So your choice will be yellow, red, or purple. Please. They are $11 each. I wish I mean, they remind me of the miniatures from when I was a kid in the 80s, late 70s and 80s. Any pictures? Nope. Well, Sherry, excuse me, Peggy, you were top choice at 11. And Sherry said she was out so she didn't want to be 12. So you get to choose. Thank you, Sherry. Appreciate it. Everybody's talking in the chats. My fingers are going to get stuck this way. I think they're really pretty cute. Turn this to the side so we can see the handles. They all have clear handles. All right, ×3. Thank you very much, Peggy. I'm going to put these inside over here so they don't roll off the desk. That's awesome. Thank you, everyone, for your offers. I appreciate it very much. What I'm unloading right now is actually a shop we've tried to get to since they opened. We went in on Wednesday. So in Salina, I'll give you the city, they had this really cool vendor mall, and it ended up the owners ended up selling the building, and they just closed it down. And then there were enough vendors and people that they decided they wanted to do another mall, but it's only open, so many days a week. And it's just it hasn't been on the same days that we've been able to get through there. So we got to go in this time. So we spent some time snooping around. It's a nice size mall. I'm bringing you another one. I found one on Tuesday while driving, and then I found him on Wednesday. So he's a pixie looks like a watering trough and watering pump. Yep, pixie alert. Does not have any marking on the bottom for who made it. And again, I haven't researched enough between companies to know who's who and what's what. He has this nice emerald green glossy finish on him, and his face is the bisque. We'll put him in front of my face. We can get it to stop bumping the camera. His face has got a little bit of something on it, but it's that bisque non-glossy finish. I will start him at okay, got it. First Glad we all got it sorted out. I appreciate it. We're starting him at 18. Sorry, I was trying to describe him, getting through all my things and suches and stuffs. Sorry, Danny. I think I bumped my elbow. I have bruises all over the place from moving boxes and hauling tables and loading. Doesn't take much. And those hotel doors like slam crazy. Oh, Danny's going to be in at 20. So he's kind of sitting a little cross-legged on the edge of the watering trough. And then it's a really cute little V detail on the watering pump. I'm going to give you a size. 7 inches long by 3.5 inches tall and 2.5 inches deep. His face, there we go. The problem is the watering pump likes to bump it. So it looks to me like it might have had some newspaper on his face a little bit, or unless somebody decided to redraw it. That's what his face looks like. Let me look at it with my cheaters. I see Michelle was guessing treasure craft. You know, I can't tell if somebody tried to redraw his face on or if it's just cracked. That's what I was wondering. It kind of looked like ink pen. Sorry, I keep bumping. Because this pump keeps bumping my. And then his face wants to go on my face. It also looks like it's a little bit cracked and some green is showing through. So I don't know. So. Oh, cool. Treasure craft stickers. That's the best way. An awesome way to identify it for sure. So that's what I was wondering. So Danny, are you still in? You're good? Show it his face up close. If you're still good, I'll take you at your 20 and we'll do a countdown. F-A-N-T-E-R. Planter. Yep, she's good. All right. Thank you for letting me know. Paula's counting us down. Last call. Will be sold. Yeah, I love these. Whenever they're reasonable, I pick them up. Because they're hard to find. Especially if they haven't been like broken and re-glued. So. Okay, speaking of which. Okay, well, let's just stick on the pixie for a moment, shall we? This is an individual pixie, all by himself. Take his little string off. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Well, you never know, do you? You just never know. This is just the pixie. He looks like he's like sitting on a little stool or a log or stump or something. He's the same manufacturing process. He looks like he's got a little grouchy face. All he has on him is his eyes. Glossy green finish and that matte on the face. And I would like to start him at $12. He is 2.5 inches tall, I believe. Let me double check because he's kind of leaning back. Let's try it this way. Yep, 2.5 inches tall, about 1.5 inches deep, and about 1.25 inches wide. I'm lagging? Okay. Do we need to make sure everybody's refreshing? Make sure you're in live chat. If you need to come out, go out, come back in again. So where he sits flat here, he leans back a little bit at an angle. I know he's got a little attitude. He's got his arms on his legs. Just kind of sitting there. Got the leaf pattern all around him. He's very similar to this guy here. So I mean, the bottom of him doesn't look like he was connected to anything before. It's just unglazed. But it sits like that, so he sits at a little angle. Yeah, I love his cheeks. So we have Laura in at 13. I'm gonna need to have like an all pixie gnome sale sometime. I have but we're going through what I got, and that's what I got. So he's coming out, right? That could be it, Michelle. You just never know. I mean, when a pixie sits in the woods, I don't know. So we have Danny in at 13. Well, that's what I think somebody was a comment. I think that's what Geneva's comment was about the one we sold last week, is how he was sitting on the boot, made it look like he was sitting on a little throne like that. So Danny girl's at 14. Laura is out. Going once. You just never know. Going twice. Last call. And we are sold. Thank you so much. I'm going to set him right down in the log with your other pixie. Thank you both. Okay, it's 9:15 already. I'm going to do a quick show and tell one. I got this guy for my show. Look, he's Pranky Christmas. Look at his ears. He's so cute. I have a small collection starting of these little kids books and coloring books, and it's like he's like a pop-up book. Let's see here, I'll show you a page that's really cool. Look at the boot with all the pixies in it. Oh, I love it. And like in the back, they're watching Santa on TV in black and white. So cute. Good night, Cheryl. Thanks for hanging in there with us for a little while. So he's going to go up there. I have, let's see, can you see in that corner right there? There's 1, 2, 3. Those are all different coloring books, fairies and pixies. So that's where this is going to go. Because I love him. And occasionally I got to find something for me too along the way. So let's see if I can find the other half of this one. Thanks, guys. I couldn't believe how bright the coloring was on it still. Let's see if it had a date quick, just so we... It doesn't have a date on it. That's a bummer. Nope, I'm not seeing a date on it. Unless it's this one right here. And that says 41, but I don't know if that's a right date or not. I think that seems too early, but regardless, it's going on my display. Oh yeah, I can usually too, Michelle. But I narrow it down and Some things just live at my house for a little while and then they go on to another sale, and I enjoy them for a while, and then I share them. Okay. This is a salt and pepper shaker set. Oh, sorry. Are owls. One has the wings down and one wings are out. They both have cork stoppers. The set can start at $12, please, Paula. Let's see, here where the shakers are, on the top of their heads. And they have, right, exactly, we foster a lot of items. They have rhinestone eyes. So cute. So this one is 3 inches tall and almost 4 inches wide. And then the other one is 2 3/4 inches tall and 2 1/4 inches wide. So it makes a big difference with that wingspan. They're quite a bit different size-wise, but you can tell them apart. You can put your salt and pepper in them. They'd be easy to distinguish on a table. But they had great detailing on their faces and on the tops. And the rhinestones just put them right over the edge. They have the feathers on their chest and on the back. They're very lightweight, so to me that indicates they're also Japan. There's the detailing there and his wings. And I thought, with Halloween coming up, everybody loves the pixies, owls, pumpkins, mushrooms. It's just like, bring it, bring it. I think I tried to catch a door. It smacked me in the back of the arm. It's not feeling good when I lean on my desk. Okay. I'm going to go on to the next item. This one's going to start at $8, please, Paula. There's no maker mark on it. But it's a pickle dish, and I couldn't leave it there. There's a few things that I'm just like, what? It's got all the 3D design on the underside of the dish, and inside this is nice and smooth and has a stem. So I suppose it could be a cucumber or a pickle. It can be whatever you want it to be. But it is green glass, 8 inches long, 3 1/4 inches wide, and just about an inch deep. Makes a great relish tray. Exactly what I was going to say, Michelle. And be really cute for the little jerkins. I'm not quite sure you. I'm kind of thinking that it looks much more like a pickle than it does a cucumber. So I thought it was fun. It'd be fun as a gag gift or as a. Oh, it's a good question, Paula. As like a white elephant or something. No glow. No glow. Just reflects the blue. Yep. I tried. Nope. No glow. Okay. Or what do you need to know about it? I guess put that in the email too, please, Danny. That'll be helpful. No glowing pickle. Exactly. All right. We're going to keep going because I have about a half a box left. That'll put us just about at the right time for tonight. Here is a little hobby piece. It is a mouse. And it is like He's like a little bobblehead. So he's two pieces, and this one fits inside. And when he's sitting down, he's kind of got a little wobble to him. Now, he's not like the bestest best painting, but he's super cute. And I can start him at $5. I was going to say the designers with the signatures on the bottom. If it's like the whole family collection, what they did is they had a stamp that they just stamped those on the bottom of the pieces. That's right. He's seeing something. He's trying to stay out of the owl's way is what he's trying to do. But I'm going to take his head off. Don't be alarmed. And so it just comes to a point there. I have some of these that are cat knotters like this. But this is made, this is like a home hobby piece. So it was glazed and done by somebody individually. The other ones I've seen are like from Japan. Try to set him flat so we can get the little, so he can kind of have a little attitude, different directions depending on where he sits. You know. Oh, okay. Interesting, Danny. I know. I'm not a mouse person, but I thought he was cute. So we'll put him in the pickle dish. Look, we got in the pickles. All right. That to the side. Oh, this one is neat. This one is probably a show and tell because I need to. Yeah, let us know when your live is, Danny. I need to do some research on this piece. So, I've seen a couple different identifications, but I need to double check for myself. But he's like a almost alien-esque or tribal face mask in this green glass. This is big. I've seen it, I think, as Blinko and as there's another one I've seen. So, oh, Danny was at 5. I'm sorry. The lag is real. So anyway, this one I'm going to research for myself. We'll set it back while we finish counting down the mouse that I missed. There we go. Great. Thanks, Sloppy Joe. We got Danny. At 5 on the mouse. Thank you, Danny. Okay. Let's carry on. This one came in its box. Start at $10. Well, it'll be up for sale eventually, but I just need to make sure I know what it is first. And they're the little salt cellars in the box. So the box comes with 4 salt cellars and the little itty bitty spoons. They are like acrylic or plastic, but like the original spoons. They're even in a little rubber band. So this salt cellar box set starts at $10. That's what I was remembering what I saw. But sometimes there's a few things I just need to double check first, and I don't mind it so much. It's kind of interesting. See if I can figure out a way to display it. Some sort of a stand would be nice as well. So, well, the salt cellars are glass, Paula. These are glass. Yeah, they're glass. Oh, this one has a sticker on it. But the little spoons are plastic. What does this say? If you guys can see it. I don't know. I think it says Japan. Emson, Emson, Japan. I didn't see that sticker. And there's nothing on the box. Just a plain box. Probably a gift set that someone got and never used. Just put it in the drawer. I know, right? There's that plast again. Right, Michelle? Hey. Oh, this one's heavy. Think back what I got. Oh, okay. I know what it is. You guys could maybe remind me of who made it. This is a fairy lamp, the pagoda style, in amber. It is heavy. It's probably over 2 pounds worth of glass. So here's the shade. I've had these before and I just thought they were, well, I've had smaller. I thought they were holders, but then I'm realizing it might have been the shades. And that's like the windows there on the side. And it's got the spots for it to sit on. This will need to start at $28, please, Paula. Just for grins and giggles. It does not glow. And I'm trying to think if it's, I don't know if it's Imperial. They'd be totally guesses on my part. It said it on the tag, but they took the tag when they rang it up. So, and it doesn't have any marks on the bottom. The pagoda style. Let's see. Put a little votive in there. So you can see Homeco. Okay. See what it looks like. I think Viking had a candlestick holder very much similar to this shape because I've had something like that before. Boy, that lights it up nice. That yellow warm light. Thank you, Michelle. I'm only going to last so long holding this one up here. We'll account for that lag for a little bit. Oh, I think we're close to the end here. I think I have 2 items left and probably a recap. Because, yeah, I think that's it. So I'll put the pagoda to the side. Can't hold it that way. Don't want to drop it. There we go. Okay. So I got some other plates, but mostly I figured these would go to my beautiful table settings convention because they have a really pretty garland around the outside. Those are a show and tell. They're made in France. Right there. What those are. And I think my last item that I will offer up is a book. And I think I need to start it at $10. Let's see if I can. That's somebody's name stamp they put in there. I don't know if this. Oh, that is a. Looks like it might have been in a library. So that little code erased. Oh, yeah. There's a few more library marks, but it was in a library. Last time it was checked out was December 9th without a year. It says, Away in the Manger. No dust ruffle. No dust cover. But I would like to start this at $10. Yeah, it may be Ellie Smith. I would have to double check it, Kathy. Those are good. I think Michelle is pretty, it's probably one of the two. But this has all different little like poems or carols that are all different nativity Christmas themed items. Has a few little graphics. Look at that adorable fawn with some of the poems. Let's see. Just a little Pied Piper with what's his name, a fawn or something like that. Let's see. There are lots of them are silhouettes. Copyright? Let me find out. This was in the library of the St. Francis Seminary. Oh, here's the big picture in the front with the angels. Very much so, Danny, with the silhouette style, yes. All right, it was copyright. Oh, look, Ma. Copyright 1942, Oxford Press, New York. 80 years old this year, printed in the United States of America. To my mother and father, who made every Christmas beautiful. And here's the list of all the different things. The table of contents. It's 5 pages. 5 pages of contents of different poems and sayings in there. So, yeah. How far to Bethlehem? Courtesy, Gates and Doors, Legends of the Cherries. Yep, there's another one of those kind of ones. Hi, Trisha. How are you doing? I did get my shirt in the mail. Guess when it came? The day after I left. That was a bummer. Jeff double checked it. Oh, look at the wise men with the gift. Super cute. I mean, it's an 80-year-old book. It's crazy. It is missing a dust cover probably, but I will save it for a Christmas show. And that is not a problem. So let's just go back across quick. We had the book. Do a quick recap. The Pagoda Fairy Light in amber. That was a start at 28. I had the napkin ring set with the Pyrex coordinating pattern of the snowflake garland. Those were starting at 20. We had the plastic windmill napkin holder. It was starting at 8, and it has a small break right here where it lifts apart right there. Otherwise, this will go and I'll repair it and put it in my booth. The eye winker toothpicks in the cobalt carnival finish for the Heart of America Carnival Glass Association, marked 2006. These were $14. Put toothpick in the chat. I have multiples of these available. Also have the spittoon shape, which is a little bit bigger. There's the comparison. It is also the cobalt iridized carnival finish eye winker, made for the Heart of America Carnival Glass Association in 2006. These were $20. I have 6 of these available. The holly candle holder. It's a single. It is not marked. I believe this was a $10 start. The white with the gold and the red berries. The pickle dish $8. Green glass. The Pilgrim Turkey Teddy Bear. I believe he was $6 start. He has one little spot of paint missing in the back. He is a hobby piece as well. Not that big. I think he's about 4.5 inches tall. My chat has totally stopped. We also just had the box of the salts. They're glass salts with the plastic original spoons with the Made in Japan sticker. This was a $10 start. I was wondering if it was Holt Howard. That was my guess, Anita. Thank you for letting me know. The bummer part is they're worth so much less when you only have one of them, but picked it up nonetheless. I have the Owl Salt and Pepper Shakers with the rhinestone eyes. And thank you for letting me know for sure. I believe these were a $12 start. This is like memory game, Paula. I don't expect you to put them all back in the chat for sure. And the clear thumbprint footed bowl. That was 8 inches across, and it rings like crazy. So we know it is not cracked. It has some wear marks right here in the middle from being used. It also has marks right here on the foot, on the base of the foot, where it has been shuffled around while it was used as well. And I believe I started this one at, I think I said 9 or 12, somewhere in there, Paula. That one I might need assistance with. But it is a great bowl, multi-use bowl, 4 inches tall. Rings so nice. And the last one I had was this green comport by Fenton. It does not glow. It's got the Spanish lace carnival finish. It has a repaired chip, and the glue has discolored over time. And it was a start of $15. This one's going to stay at my house, I'm thinking, which is totally fine. So I'm going to look over the table. And we did those. I showed that. We went through both our boxes. And I think we got through it all. Okay, Paula, thank you. So, and I will double check for the email. I have the note for the email to look for the one from Peggy. And I will do invoicing from last Tuesday, this Tuesday, and my pop-up on Saturday all together so that we can combine shipping. And so that we should be good on that. I have to get some more boxes. I'm running low on boxes. I need to order them. So I'm looking around thinking I'm missing something, but I think we came to the end for tonight. Is there any questions, or is there any yes, I know where the arc is, Peggy. I know exactly where that is. I just need to get you a price and I'll answer you in the email for that one. I do know where that is. Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you for your purchases, your offers. Thank you for your thumbs up and your subscription to the channel. I totally appreciate it. It's great to have that notification turned on, because like the pop-up I did on Saturday, I did not announce. I just knew it would happen sometime Saturday where it was available during the convention for us to do it. And if you want to see some beautiful glass, go back and watch my pop-up from Saturday. And we had all sorts of glass up. I went through my room, Steven's room, Barb's room, John Walks, and one other vendor. Her name is Pam, that I went through as well. So lots and lots of pretty glass. Oh, thank you, Danny girl. I appreciate it. I try to, I don't want any of this stuff to break, so I try and do a good job on the shipping. And next week, Steven is up. So Steven and I will be working together again next week from all the way from Alabama. And we'll get all the details worked out. We usually kind of do some sort of a theme, so we'll figure out something fun for that. And I'm thinking I will see you all in the chats. And I have one video from this weekend that I'm going to edit and put together so it shows you all the fun stuff we did in Kansas City. It'll be a little out of order because I have a couple lagging ones from this summer to get done, but we'll get there eventually. So like I never stop driving. I can edit stuff. So that'll be fun. Thank you everybody for coming to my sale. I appreciate it. Thank you for appreciating the items. It's fun to see. So lots of this that didn't sell tonight will just go right into my booth. That helps me out too. We'll just separate it right out and send it on to the next thing. So thank you everyone. Thanks for joining us. Hi Spirit Junkie. We're getting ready to head out for tonight. So if you need anything, watch the replay, hit me with a comment or an email, and we'll go from there. So thank you, Miss Paula. I really appreciate all your assistance this evening. And I need to call you sometime soon because we got to work out a meetup. So good night, everybody. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.